Hello civil engineers, this is Zubair. In this video, we will see about the balance section, under reinforced section and over reinforced section of the beam. Okay, so before going to this, we'll see about the nature of steel and concrete. Okay, concrete is brittle in nature. Concrete is what? Brittle in nature. It will break suddenly. Concrete will break what? Suddenly. Okay. So steel is ductile in nature. It will not break suddenly. It will go deform. Okay. It will go deform. After that, it will break. Okay. It gives some warning before breaking. Okay. So here we have three sections: balance section, under reinforced section and over reinforced section. Okay. In balance section, what happens? See, this is the compression zone and this is the tension zone. At the top fibers, we are having compression. At the bottom fibers, we are having tension. Okay. So, for compression and tension, compression is having certain limit of compressive stress. Okay. Compression is having certain limit of compressive stress and tension is having certain limit of tensile stress. After reaching that limit, it will break. Okay, after reaching that limit, it will break, whether it is compression, whether it is tension. Okay, so in balance section, what happens? The compression as well as tension, both reach ultimate value of limit. Both reach what? Ultimate value of stress limit simultaneously. Okay, the stress and as well as tension both are reach ultimate value of stress limit simultaneously. Okay, in this balance section, what happens? Both are fail simultaneously. Okay, both sections are fail what? Simultaneously. At top section for compression and tension. Okay, this balance section is not desirable for the beam. Okay, the second one is over reinforced section. What? Over reinforced section. Okay, in over reinforced section, what happens? The concrete is reaching here. This is the compression, because concrete is strong in compression. Okay, weak in tension. Steel is weak in compression and strong in tension. Okay, so in over reinforced section, what happens? The concrete reaching its ultimate limit of compressive stress. The concrete is reaching the ultimate limit of compressive stress before steel reaching its limit. Okay, before steel reaching its limit of tensile stress. Okay, concrete is reaching its ultimate value of compressive stress before steel is reaching its ultimate limit of tensile stress. Okay, so in this, concrete fail before. In this, what happens? Concrete fails before the reinforcing, before the rebar is failing. Okay, before the rebarring is failing. Okay, so I told you earlier, concrete is brittle material. Concrete is what? Brittle material. Steel is ductile material. There will be no warning before failing. Here in this section, there will be no warning before failing. It will fail suddenly. Okay, it will fail suddenly. Okay, that's why we are not preferring this over reinforced section as well. Okay, so in under reinforced section, this is the desirable section. This is what? Desirable section. In this section, what happens? Okay, in this section, what happens? And everyone recommend this section. Recommend this section. In this section, steel will undergo maximum amount of tension. Steel is undergo maximum amount of tension before the concrete is reaching maximum limit of compressive stress. Before the concrete is reaching maximum limit of compressive stress. Okay, so here steel is reaching first steel is reaching maximum amount of tensile stress before reaching the concrete. Okay, before reaching the concrete. In this, what happens? It will give a warning. What? It will give a warning because steel is ductile in nature. Steel is what? Ductile in nature. It gives warning before failing. It gives what? Warning before failing. It will not fail suddenly. Okay? It will not fail suddenly. It gives some sign of, it shows some sign of failure. Okay? It shows what? Some sign of failure, and it, or else it gives warnings for the failing. It gives warning for the failing. Okay? That's why this under reinforced section is the desirable section for the beam. Okay? Desirable section for the beam. Okay? So this is all about the balance section, under reinforced section, and over reinforced section. So we are preferring, this is the desirable, and we are preferring under reinforced section. Okay? Under reinforced section. Okay? So thank you very much.